well-watered as rabbits. You know what, Gratian? What the rabbit is telling us, he is telling us that 63 feet below the stage is a great quantity of water. Now, some of you will never get that joke, and that's why we're going to move along to show you this next trick. It's a trick with 2 sticks of wood. We got 2 sticks of wood and a string in between the 2 sticks of wood. We pull on the yellow tassel, green tassel goes up. Pull the green tassel, yellow tassel goes up. How does it work? It's very simple. There's a string in between the 2 sticks of wood. Now, here's the important part of the trick. I get a pair of scissors. I cut the string in between the 2 sticks of wood. I separate the 2 sticks of wood like this, and watch this. This is where the magic begins. You pull on this one goes up. You pull on this one goes up. Thank you. Thank you. Raise your hands if you know how this is done. Has anyone figured this trick out? Maybe it's the string hidden at the end of the sticks of wood. Maybe that's the secret. Well, we're going to test that out because we're going to get the pair of scissors. And we're going to cut the string in between the 2 sticks of wood like this and hold the 2 sticks of wood crosswise, just like this. Crosswise, just like this. And look at this. If I pull on this one goes up. Pull on this one goes up. And it's weird. This is not amazing. This is not amazing, I'll tell you. It's just weird. I'll tell you it's weird because this string goes straight through like that. And if I pull on this one like this string goes straight through like that. It's weird, but it is not amazing. Do you know what else is not amazing? What is not amazing is the fact that I can put this one under this arm, go like this and go, this is also not amazing. Let me tell you what is amazing, however. What is amazing is that each and every time I pull on the string, somewhere on this cruise ship, a toilet bowl flushes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now sometimes, when you do a magic trick like this, you have a bad day and things go completely wrong. And let me show you. You know what goes wrong? If you do this. If you do this, that goes completely wrong. Suddenly the trick is all broken. But if I have a technical problem with the show, I have a secret assistant that helps me. And of course, that is the bunny rabbit, okay? Now later on in the show, if I do a magic trick that really fools you, and chances are it's a bunny rabbit that did the secret trick, but he's gonna tell me how to fix this. Oh, he told me what to do. You just pull on the tail like that, just like that, and you piece it up like that, and we take it out. Thank you very much. There's no way. Folks, it is now time for me to take this jacket off and to roll up my sleeves, and the reason for that is because I'm going to do a whole bunch of sleight of hand magic tricks, really, really difficult tricks that take sleight of hand skill. And the important thing is sometimes if you're wearing a jacket, people think that you have something hidden in the jacket. Furthermore, I'm going to take these cufflinks off, roll up my sleeves, and I'm going to teach you how to do a magic trick that can fool your family and your friends. I'm going to teach you how to do a trick that can fool your family and your friends. Now, I personally don't have family or friends, so I just do this in front of the mirror as sort of a sad magic selfie. So watch. My sleeves are rolled up, okay? Nothing up the sleeve except for my vaccination tag. Okay, watch this. We have here a little white handkerchief. White handkerchief goes onto the top of my left fist. Then I take a magic wand, a beautiful, very expensive antique magic wand, and I wave it over the white handkerchief. I tap it once. I snap my fingers, and look at this. As the handkerchief goes through the fingers of my hand, it changes from the color white to the color red. Look at this. It goes through the fingers. It's magically changing right through my fingers from the color white to the color red. Look at this. It's going through the fingers like that. It changes from the color white to the color red just like that. Now, I've been doing this trick a long time. I've been doing this trick for 5 years, and I figured out you can do it the right way or the wrong way. Thank you. Let me tell you how to do the trick the wrong way. The wrong way is to take a small knife and or razor blade, cut the palm of your hand, and bleed all over the white handkerchief, making it change color. That's the incorrect way. Do not attempt that. The correct way is to have 2 handkerchiefs. One handkerchief is invisible, which I'll put through my fingers right now, stroke it through my hands. You see, I'll make it visible for you. Now what happens is, before the show, you secretly hold the red handkerchief in your left hand. Don't let anyone see it, but you hold both hands, and you hold both hands in a natural position. You hold it naturally, no one suspects anything is in there. Now this looks natural to me because my grandfather was a velociraptor. So what you do is you take this handkerchief, wave it like that, place it on top of his hand like that, and then you get the magic wand. Remember the magic wand? I get the magic wand, I wave it just like that, I tap it, and then I pull the other handkerchief out of the hand. Okay, do not be fooled by this. Remember, it's 2 handkerchiefs. All right, so when you do it, you don't want it to stick it in too deep or let it push out too far. You want it just about like that. And then remember that magic wand. Let me show you the magic wand one more time. Let me explain this to you. This is not a magic wand. I made up the whole thing. This is not an antique magic wand. Let me explain what you're looking at. Did you ever go to a dry cleaner and you give them a pair of pants, right? And when you get the pants back, they put it on a coat hanger, and on that coat hanger it has a white cardboard tube. Okay, that's what you're looking at. It's not a magic wand, it's useless. Now whatever you do, don't stop there, because if you stop there, you'd have to open up the fingers of your hand and show that both handkerchiefs have blended together into a single handkerchief, just like that.
Wow.
Thanks so much. You are wonderful. You know, people ask me, oftentimes, especially young people, kids, they say to me, they say, what is magic? Okay? And let me explain what magic is. They say, what is magic? Magic, to me, magic is a series of illusions that ends in a paycheck. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you here how a magician makes money. So we have this little pill and a quarter. You see that quarter? Listen to the quarter sound. That's not a lot of noise. You got to grab a coin from the air like that. It's a silver dollar, just like that. Drop it in. You got $2 from the air like that. $2. You see, $1 here. Watch. $1 here. Now watch this. You take the $1. You bite it in half. Okay? That's a half dollar now. It's a half dollar. Like this, and it comes back. You know, I'm tired of doing all this hard work. It is now time for you to do the donation. So you are way out there. So what I want you to do is, I want you to grab an invisible coin. Grab an invisible coin and just throw it to me. Just throw it. Very good. Very good. Let's take a look at that coin. Look at that. You did an excellent job. Very good. Toss another one for me, please. Okay, let's see. This little girl here. Toss an invisible coin. Throw it. Okay, let's see. This kid, this person. Yes. Kid, throw. Okay, the person behind him, do a three-point shot. NBA three-point shot. Go. Okay, let's see. And, oh, yes, you over there, young man, throw the coin, toss. Oh, you missed. Okay, I'll tell you what, you know what you do? I want you to do, you gotta do a high throw. Toss a high throw like that and it lands just like that, okay? That's all you need to do, okay? Get ready, toss. Okay, look at that coin from the air. Look at that's a real coin. Look at this. One coin. Oh, look at that. Look. Another coin from the air. Look at this is getting kind of impressive. Okay. Look, another coin. Let's see, and one last coin here. And I'm gonna get rid of the coins. It was an illusion.
Wow.
No, it's an illusion. This is like cryptocurrency. It's an illusion. Hey, what's this behind my ear? Oh, there's a coin behind the ear. I'll do that again. This is my hand. Oh, that's my ear. That was kind of screwed up. Kids, look away. You don't want to see this. This is you don't have to applaud me. I can't hear you anymore. So it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Levent. Levent is in fact my real name. And I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, and I started doing magic when I was a little kid. My brother, who's about 8 years older than me, had this little magic book that someone had given him, and he was not interested in magic. And I was about 5 years old, and I looked at this magic book, and there was a great trick in it. It was called the 6-card trick. So this is the first trick I learned how to do. The first thing the book tells you to do the 6-card trick is you need a magic box. So I got a little box from the trash there, and I made a box that says the word magic. Okay, I was a 5-year-old kid, and I had the magic box right there. And this trick was a 6-card trick because it had, believe it or not, 6 cards. So I'm going to show it to you. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. And this is just part of the trick. The magician shows you the 6 cards. He tosses away 1, 2 cards. Okay, now I was a little kid doing this, and I turn my hand over and I bend my pinky like that. And now I don't know why you have to bend the pinky like that, but the book said you have to bend your pinky. So I bent my pinky, and it was incredible because I held the cards in my hands, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and the audience yelled out the word, amazing! Amazing! But then my sister said to me, you know, she said, you misspelled the word magic. And I was shocked. I said, M-A-J-I-C. So I went back home and I fixed it. I had a little better font there. And I did the trick again for the family and friends that I said I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I tossed away 1, 2 cards. I bent my pinky like this. And I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. And the audience once again yelled,
amazing.
But I'm going to tell you, if you kids want to learn to do magic, do not be discouraged. Because when I first learned the trick, I was practicing in front of the mirror. I did not have it like this. I wrote the word magic the best way I knew how, which was like that. That was magic for me. And I was really nervous. I was performing it for my family, and I took the 2 cards and I put it in the box, and I was nervous. I mean, a little kid like that has a lot of energy, you know what I mean? So when I took the 2 cards and put the 2 cards in the box, I held the cards in front of me, and I was amazed, because I had 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. And then I remembered what the book said. The book said you have to move your pinky. And I did that. I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and everyone yelled. That was a great memory for me. Those cards are long gone. In fact, that magic book that my brother gave me is gone too. That stuff is all long gone. But my memory of being a kid magician in Brooklyn has always been
amazing.
So then I went to started going magic shops. I started buying little magic tricks to show my family and friends. And one of my favorite tricks to perform back then was this trick. This was the dice trick. Give me some dice music, please. The trick with 2 little dice. 2 little dice, right? And watch. You rub it in your hand like this. And watch. The dice disappears from that hand and reappears there. Now this trick is too small for you to see on a big stage like this. So I'll tell you what, I'll do the same trick again, but this time I will use 2 super giant dice. Dice 1 and dice 2. Now the thing is, if I do this, my hands are not big enough to cover that dice as it flies from there to there. So we're going to cover this with a little tube like this, and make the dice go from there to there. Now, when the dice flies, the energy from it could cause you permanent eye damage. That's why, to protect your vision, I have to cover the flying dice with the little cloth, but I can see it because I have special goggles, and I present to you the flying dice as it goes from there to there. Watch. The dice floats out of the tube, spins through the air, and lands into the box. And look, there's no dice in there, and now the box has 2 dice. 1 dice on this side, and 1 dice on this side. Now the thing is, I'm moving the dice back to the tube. So let's see if this works. Watch. Look. It's spinning beautifully and it lands back into the box. Tube. And look, could it be gone here? It is gone from the box. Where could it be, folks? Look, it's under the tube. Now, I know some people say they cannot believe I just did that. So we'll do it again. Watch. The dice flies from there, and it lands back into the box. And look at this. Let's see. We have 1 dice on this side, and 1 dice on this side. The weird thing is, there's no dice under the tube. Both dice are inside the box. I'll tell you what. As a special treat, I'll do it 1 more time in slow motion. Same trick in slow motion.
It's a boy that he was holding.
Let's see. Look, 1, 2, 3. Both dice are gone from the box. Thank you very much. You by Johann Strauss. If you want to listen to it, the whole soundtrack is available on my 8-track cartridge. If you want to see the flying dice, you can watch it in Viewmaster. But you see this beautiful, beautiful cherry wood box with the walnut, the little enamel there, walnut additions to it. It's a beautiful, beautiful smell. So if you want to smell that box at home, don't be afraid, because the whole show is available on the scratch and sniff card, ladies and gentlemen. Scratch and sniff. So the whole set, keep it in mind. So, folks, it is that time to try a little something with, I cannot go to you in the audience, so we're going to do something. We're going to do a trick with an invisible deck of cards, okay? Try to do a card trick in which I can't make physical contact with you. For this trick, we have 2 little envelopes. Let me get them. 2 little invisible envelopes. Give me some mesmerizing music, please. And we're going to have someone stand up. Can you stand up for a second? Stand up. Okay. Here's envelope A and envelope B. Which one do you want? This one. Okay. Take it. Okay. Hold the envelope up. I'm going to take envelope B, put it here for a second. Take that envelope and tear it open. And reach inside, pull it out, and you should have a deck of cards. Take the envelope, throw the envelope away. Okay. Take the deck of cards and shuffle the cards out. Okay, it's incredible how well he does that. Isn't that great? That's beautifully done. You have to take it out of the box first, though. Take them out of the box. Okay, good. All right, now, separate the red cards from the black cards. Okay, good. And we're going to have you throw that to somebody else, somebody who's interested in this trick. Let's see. See, how about this young lady here with the man with the white? Stand up here with the white mask there. Come up here. Stand up. Stay right there. Toss either the red cards or the black cards to this person here. Caught it. Okay, what did you toss? The red or black cards? The red cards. You can sit down. You've got the red cards down. Hold it. Shuffle the red cards. And now separate the diamonds from the hearts. And as you do that, watch me do an amazing trick. I'm going to take the invisible envelope. I'm going to put it back here in here. I'm going to tap it. And suddenly the invisible envelope is now completely visible. You've got the hearts and the diamonds. Toss away one of those. Very good. What do you have? What did you hold on to? You still have the diamonds. Okay. Now I want you to go to the person behind you, this lady behind you, and have her pick a card. Pick one of the diamonds. Okay, and you can sit down. You can sit down. You've got one of the. What diamonds do you have? Say it out loud. 8 of diamonds. Watch this, folks. I'm going to tap this envelope here. We're going to put that there. And look. The deck of cards is now visible. You said the 8 of diamonds. Look. I'm going to go through the pack. And look. The 8 of diamonds is the only card facing you. It's also the only red-backed card in the pack. And if I turn these cards around, these cards are all blank. There's no pictures on them. You know, it's kind of fun, little pandemic magic there. Folks, it is now time to perform for you a little trick that's a tribute trick to one of the great magicians of the past, the late, great Harry Houdini. And I know there's kids out in the audience, so I'm going to give you a little warning out there. Kids, do not try this trick at home. It's a very dangerous trick. It's called the Houdini Razor Blade Mystery, first performed by Houdini back in the year 1939. And historians consider this trick a mystery because Houdini died back in 1926. But of all his posthumous tricks, this is truly the most dangerous, the Houdini Razor Blade Mystery. Now let me explain a little thing about what I'm holding in my hands. This is not just a double-edged razor blade. Back then, in the 1920s, 30s, they used to have 3-hole razor blades. They don't make these anymore. Okay, so I had to find these on eBay, some collector of shaving, old ancient shaving stuff, to be able to do the trick. The only way you can do the trick successfully is with this kind of razor blade. So I know there's a 0% chance you'll be able to find one of these out there. But if you do not attempt this at home. It's still very dangerous. The Houdini Razor Blade Mystery. Watch. the fourth, und the Uhr. The fourth. The whole of the devil on interhearted is not the devil and do nothing. It's not the devil on the scratch and sniff format. If you're into computer games, the whole show is available on the 5 1/4 inch floppy disk. It is now time to show you a little magic trick that I did a couple of years back on a TV show called Penn and Teller Fool Us. If you like this show, The Masters of Illusion on the CW network, I'll be on in the next couple of months. We shot the episodes in March, but it should be coming on TV soon. And let me show you the trick I did on Penn and Teller show. So here we go. It's a trick with a sign that says the word not, like that, and a bunch of scarves that are tied into a knot. And then we got another sign that says the word not. So we got not and not. And let's see what we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scarves. Tom, give me some scarf music, please. 1, 2, 3 scarves go here on a box that says the word not. 1, 2, 3 scarves are made on my fingertips. Now when I tie the corners of these 2 scarves together into a knot. Speaking of the word not, if you look on the chair, it says the word not, yet it doesn't say the word not. If you look on the box, it says the word not, yet it doesn't say the word not. So the most important thing to remember is that you may not place the knots where it says not, you may only place the knots where it says the word not. So 3 handkerchiefs, 2 knots, go gently onto the chair like this. Now to confuse your brain cells, I remove the letter K from the word not, and I place the letter K over to the word not. Suddenly on the chair, it no longer says the word not. It says the word not, which means the knots on the chair are not there. Look, I take 1 knot, toss it there. 2nd knot, toss it there. Those knots are gone. Look. 1, 2, 3. The knots are gone from this group of scarves, and they have jumped to this side over here. You can see 3 handkerchiefs, 2 knots. I get rid of the K, take the 2 knots away, throw them away, the knots are now gone. Look, 1, 2, 3, the knots are gone. I'll do it one more time, but I want to remind you, this trick only works in the English-speaking world. For instance, if this was Swedish, this would not be the word not. It would be the word knut, which is a small table which you buy at the IKEA store. So ladies and gentlemen, 3 handkerchiefs, 1 knot. 3 handkerchiefs, 1 knot. Watch. 3 handkerchiefs, 1 knot. Okay? I'll place it right here like this. Now, one last time, I'm going to remind you. Sleeves are rolled up. No jacket. Nothing is hidden. All the magic is done with the letter K. Look. K goes from here to here. Let's see if the knot has moved from there to there. Start with the blue handkerchief here. Look. 1, 2. The knot is gone from this group of scarves here. And look. The handkerchiefs on the chair have tied into a single knot as if like that. I'm going to get rid of half of the scarves. Half of the scarves, toss them away. So all we have is the blue, the white, and the red. Furthermore, I'm going to get rid of the signs so you're not confused by anything and show that each one of these handkerchiefs to be truly empty and without guile. The red handkerchief is empty and it is not tied. The white handkerchief, which is empty and it is not tied. And finally, the blue handkerchief which is empty, and it is not tied. The most difficult thing to do with the sleeves rolled up is hiding the bottle of wine. That's extremely difficult. Tying detergent has nothing to do with this trick. I have a simple secret, a secret assistant who ties the knots. Who could that be? It's the bunny rabbit I told you about. Come on, folks. Let's get a bunny knots. If you want to know how to do that trick, it's very simple. We sell the whole shows available on Sony Betamax tape. That's right, Betamax tape. And if you don't have a Betamax player, you just buy the tape. You pull the tape out of the box just like this. And if you don't have a player, no problem. Pull the Betamax tape out and scan the tape 60 times a second with your eyes. If you're from North America, 50 times a second. If you're European, if you have PAL or CCAM, just blink real fast. And you can watch the whole show. See? The Houdini cane trick at the beginning of the show. See? Houdini cane trick. Yes! Whoa! High five! The balconies! That guy. Set here, folks. Get the stage set here for a little bit of high technology. You know, I'm showing you that high tech stuff. I was kidding with you, obviously. I'm just joking with you, okay? You know, the 8-track UMass, that's not high tech, but people think that back in the old days they did not have high technology, but they really did have high tech stuff. You'd be surprised. For instance, you can look it up on Wikipedia afterwards. I'm not making this up. The electric battery, the chemical battery was invented in the 1700s, okay? The electric motor was invented in the 1800s. And something else, people think like they're these tablet computers, and they think tablet computing is this brand new thing. It's not brand new. It's very old. In fact, all of us, our great-grandparents had tablet computers. Let me show you the type of tablet computers they used to have. Here we go, this is it. It's a classic tablet computer. It's called the iSlate 1800. It's I-E-Y-E because you look at the slate here. And it's a pen-based system. It uses a stylus. And here's this little stylus here. There is the stylus. Okay, it uses the Chalk OS operating system. And as you can see, it's digital. It's digital because it uses your fingers. It's all digital. See, it's all digital. And this pen-based system here writes though in white here, but this pen system can write any color. And so for that, we're going to have this. Yes, you helped out before. I want you to name a color. Purple. Okay, watch this. It can write any color. I say the word purple. And this sends a 3G signal to Amazon Alexa, okay? Then Amazon Alexa sends a 4G signal to Apple Siri, and then Apple Siri sends a 5G signal to Snoop Dogg, and then Snoop Dogg sends a what up G signal to this pen here, and you send the word purple, and look, it writes purple. Look at that, incredible. It's actually more purple. This is outstanding technology, and to clean it, you use this special device known as a balled-up sock, okay? And what is your name? What's your name? Emily. Emily, here we have this on this little slate here. I'm going to try to read your mind, and you're going to have you read my mind, perhaps. Emily, I wrote on here something. Do you know what it says? No, absolutely correct. Emily has all the necessary for this. Emily, I want you to think of any four-legged animal. Don't say the animal out loud, but just think of any four-legged animal.
Dog.
And let me just get my artistic skills here. Don't say it out loud, just think of any four-legged animal, Emily.
It's gonna be a dog.
Okay, Emily. Name the four-legged animal. What was that? A pig. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, a pig. Unbelievable. Outstanding technology here. Emily, we're going to do one more little prediction here, and I'm going to write down here something. It's going to take me a moment to do it. Give me a second here. Okay, good. We got it here. And now I can put the stylus away because I'm going to make a balloon animal. And in this little stylus case, not only do I have the little digital stuff there, but I have a balloon. I'm going to twist this up and make a balloon animal. I'm going to do the world's fastest balloon animal sculpture. If you have a stopwatch, you can time me. Everyone yell go.
Go.
1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, a worm. Look at that, a worm. No, that's a joke. I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little prediction here. And I'm going to get a little bag here. Let me get the bag, a little tote bag. And I'm going to twist this into a balloon animal. A very complicated balloon animal, so it's going to take more than a couple of seconds for me to do this. This is really hard stuff. And this is going to be sort of a prediction. This goes into the tote bag. And place it right in there like that. Okay, so the balloon animal is in here and it's sitting on the microphone stand. The whole purpose of this is that once it's here, I have no longer control over it. I cannot change what I just did. Now, Emily, I made a very complicated, interesting balloon animal. I'm going to give you a couple of choices of type of balloon animals. Let me show you the difficult ones. First difficult balloon animal is a shark. A shark is very difficult because of the dorsal fins and the gills. It's geometrically complex. Also the porcupine. The porcupine is also a very, very difficult balloon animal because the quills themselves could pop the balloon itself. So you have to be very careful that all the quills are going in one direction, okay? And then we have the cicada balloon. The cicada is an insect. Now this is not that difficult to make, this is very rarely seen because I can only do it once every 17 years. Okay, so that's a cicada balloon. And cicadas, by the way, these insects are in fact edible. Okay, so just want you to know that all the balloon animals I make are in fact edible. Speaking of edible, the squid balloon is very good. A squid balloon I recommend you slice it thin, put it in a bowl with flour, parsley, salt, and pepper, deep fried, golden brown, and clean. Actually, it's kind of weird, isn't it, giving you recipes for animals? Okay, so I'll skip the unicorn pate. We'll skip that recipe. Okay, so we have here shark, Emily, porcupine, cicada, squid, or unicorn. Which one of these do you want? Unicorn, shark, porcupine, or cicada, or squid? What do you want?
Unicorn.
You want the unicorn. You could have picked any one of these animals, but you picked the unicorn. Okay, so watch what we got here, Emily. You could have picked any animal, but you took this one. Let's show you what we actually. Let me put this down. Put it here. There we go, like that. Watch. Oh, one more thing. We should give this animal a name, this unicorn a name. So I'm going to tell you what we have here. I have here a little pad. And I wrote down a bunch of names that I looked on what do you call it, Google, common animal names, pets names, buddy, Milo, all these different animal names. I'm going to flip through here. Emily, I want you to say stop whenever you want.
Stop.
Okay, do you want to go further or no? No, okay. Well, you picked the name Jack. The name is Jack. So this is Jack the Unicorn. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be astonished. Watch. You open it up and look at this. Jack the Unicorn going to a costume party dressed as a dog. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. But if you look at this, if you look at what I wrote, it is Jack the Unicorn. Thank you so much. Okay, it is now time to clear that stage, so let me just move some. Hey, let's do a bonus trick. Just a good audience, let's do a bonus trick here. Handkerchief and microphone stand. Handkerchief, microphone. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Can you do that again? Okay, I'll tell you, we're going to do my grand finale trick. I'm going to give you, the audience, a choice between two magic tricks. You, the audience, decide which trick I perform next. You, the audience, decide which trick I perform for my grand finale. Okay? Choice number 1. For my grand finale, hold on a second. Let's just set the stage. Hold on. I almost forgot about this. Boom, 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 boom. finale trick. I'm going to give you, the audience, a choice between two magic tricks. You, the audience, decide which trick I perform next. You, the audience, decide which trick I perform for my grand finale. Choice number one for my grand finale. Would you like to see me juggle? Not 3, not 4, not 5, but watch me juggle 2 rubber balls for my grand finale. Or, for my grand finale, would you like to see me simply watch me suck this potted plant up my nose?
Yeah!
We're going to take a vote on this, and we're going to take a vote on this as per the United States Constitution. So by applause, who wants to see me do the beautiful and poetic 2-ball juggle for my grand finale? And who wants to see me do the horrible, repulsive, and disgusting flowers up the nose trick? That means that the ball trick wins by electoral vote. No, we'll make it happen. We'll do the flowers up the nose. Here we go. It's only approach. Here we go. What? Do I look stupid? Oh, the flute in the snoot. The vase in the schnoz. And of course, the posy in the nasal cavity. Wait, let me explain what's going to happen first. Get the flower music, please. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch my nostril completely open and pull my stretched nose over the potted plant. Now this is extremely dangerous. In fact, I stand a 90% chance of not surviving this dangerous and deadly stunt. And the only reason why entertainers like me do dangerous things like this is for one reason alone. We do it for the applause. So just in case I do not survive this trick, can I at least get all the applause you're going to give me anywhere at the end, up front, so I can hear the applause while I'm still alive? Stop music. Clearly not enough applause for the trick. Okay, never mind. Instead, what can we do and say, well, I know, we'll do 2-ball juggling. 2-ball juggling. We'll make it happen. Again, 2-ball juggling. 2-ball. Give me some ball juggling music, please. Now, usually when you're holding 2 yellow balls in the palm of your hand, you have big birds' undivided attention. But tonight we're going to do some juggling. Here we go. I do invisible juggling, which looks like this. 2 balls. Did I say 2 balls? In this trick, I'm secretly using 3 balls. The 3rd ball is invisible as it flies through the air, goes into the box, just like that. Look. 3 balls. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Uksa, kuksa, kome. Bigi, huge. Ich, ni, sun, she. 4th ball appears from the air like that. 4 balls. 1, 2, 3 balls. The 4th ball flies through the air invisibly like this into the box. 1, 2, 3, 4 balls. Not fur ball. This is 4 balls. Fur ball is that's fur balls. 5 balls. 6 balls from the air like that.